First podcast of 2023. How you feeling?
Cheers.
Cheers.
I feel good. I'm so optimistic about this year. I've never ever just like for real leg out. Like I'm just living. I'm here. I'm just living. That's it. I'm here.
No plans, no like goals, or you just
Definitely
going with the flow?
got some goals. I want to get more involved in the in my advocacy work more. My podcast Ain't No Mas, bringing her back, bringing on folks who are doing things in the community that are bigger than themselves. And I want to move to like the South, find my baby daddy out there, and the kids and the lamb. But no, I mean that's it. Like I'm focusing on media and being able to like be myself and like help other people is what I want to do. So I'm like, I can bring that shit on the podcast, like run St. Nomas and just heal people. So that's it.
That's what's up.
Watch 2025. I'm gonna open a healing center in the hood. I'm telling you. I told myself it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I've been meeting some cool people that are into like healing and just bringing a good godly spirit. I'm like, we should come together under one roof and like go help everybody. You know what I mean? It's very simple, but like very hard. So.
I feel it.
What about you?
Like goals or what?
Goals. What we on? Flix Media.
Flix Media for sure. I want to get the LLC, like have my LLC stuff taken care of, and I want to have like I have Flix Media Studios, but I have bigger goals for the space here. I would just say that I don't want to give away too much. Yeah. I just have bigger goals for the space that I want to do some more things with the space that I got here. So diving into that, and I want to establish a few shows that Flix Media Network produces and that like we consistently produce, because we've had a few shows that I would like produce a handful of episodes, like the first couple of episodes, and help them get started. And then they like, and I'm happy to do it, like help you like show you what you need to do, and I produce the first couple, and you go and do it by yourself. But I'm a producer, and I want to produce, so I want to have shows that are Flix Media productions, and they are housed
Consistently
at Flix Media.
Yeah. That's dope.
So yeah, I want to do that.
That's like what Diddy, his network, and then like the shows that are always on there. Yeah, I like that.
And I've been trying to like have my shows kind of like show people that like, look, there's already eyes on the network, but between like my basketball content does very well, but it's not a show though. You know what I mean? So it's like it's hard to like, because I look at it like if I were ABC. And I show basketball. Like we show the basketball games. And the basketball games, 1 million people watch every basketball game. But I want to have like a night show or like an afternoon show on ABC. I couldn't show the night show. Like, look how well our numbers do with this basketball game. Like, I feel like the host or the producer of the show will be like, yeah, but that's bad. You have built-in fans for basketball already.
Yeah.
Like, how do I know all those basketball fans are going to watch my night show? You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
And so like I want to have shows that do great numbers on Flix Media, so other people see like, yo, like, I know I'm dope at what I do. I know I have a dope show. If I bring my dope show on the Flix Media, where he already got a whole bunch of eyeballs, it's a win-win. So I'm working towards that right now.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's big for you, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like you would get into like teaching kids how to do this too.
I want to do that
You
too.
love kids. I remember you telling me we used to work with them. I'm like, dude, this could be like a whole nonprofit. Like that could be you could be a whole 501c3. You get
for real.
donations to these
For real.
kids. You know
For
what
real.
I'm saying?
I got to get my knowledge up. So I've thought about that a lot. I got to get my knowledge up because I'm not classically trained in media or like or even to be a photographer. And so there's a lot of stuff, like a lot of terminology and a lot of things that I don't know the official name of. I just know I get my cameras. I know like a few things like f-style. Like I know a few things like within the camera, but for the most part, I have take the limited knowledge that I have. Whenever I get a new camera, I just play with it until I figure it out, and then I rock out.
I
know like to be a teacher, you need to be able to like, so this does this and this does that and that does this to be able to like really teach someone. You know what I mean? I would feel like I'm doing someone a disservice if I'm teaching them just off of like. It's almost like when you train someone at a new job and it's like this is how you should do it, but this is the way I do it. You know what I mean? It's like I'd rather
the right way.
I'd rather be able to show you the right way and the way I do it, not just the way I do it.
Got you.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Cheers to that. Cheers to the new beginnings and to continue being great. Hallelujah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, get a little chop. Boom. Let's dive in this motherfucker.
Let's do it.
We ain't got it yet.
I'm ready to turn up for the podcast.
Woo!
Ready to turn up. I'm ready to have some fun. I was telling my brother, I think he's really, I don't know if I told you this, maybe off off camera I've told you this. But I was telling my brother, I think he'd be really great for podcasting because he's got a lot of opinions. I don't really have a lot of opinions. I could just talk about anything.
Yeah.
But I know like the best personalities, they make you feel something. Whether you hate what they say or you love what they say, they make you feel something.
Still feeling something.
Right.
Charlamagne.
And I don't really, right. Joe Budden, like all the best, Howard Stern.
Ooh.
Even Stephen A. Smith in sports. Like I know a lot of people that can't stand Stephen A., but they still watch. And a lot of people that love him, and they're absolutely going to watch because they love him. I don't think I really make people feel anything. I feel like I have opinions.
I feel like they're not strong opinions where it's like I stand and stick by this 24/7.
No, I stick by anything that I say. Like I stick by it 100%. I just don't think like the things that I say are like, really, that's how you feel. I don't think I don't say like, and I'm not saying I'm looking to shock people, but I don't think like my opinions or like the things that I say really shock people. I just think that I'm a great conversationalist and I can really talk to anybody, and there's a decent sized group of people that enjoy listening to like where I can go with a conversation. But I feel like the best personalities make you feel something, and I don't really do that. So I'm trying to like that's actually one of my goals, to like really like find.
Do you feel like it's a you thing?
I was about to say find my voice, but I guess kind of like more so like find like my broadcast voice, because like I said, like what me and you do, I could do this at the bus stop, or I could take my kids to the park and see another parent, and I can do this with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's unique, but it almost isn't, because I can do this anywhere. You know what I mean? Whereas like Charlamagne, the takes that he gives on the radio, or Joe Budden, the takes that he gives on his podcast, he not just sitting in the park, taking his kid to the park, and he's that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He turns that on for the show. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really have that gear. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like it's just so natural. That's why. And I feel like you're just Flicks. Like you're you, and you are very opinionated. Like you be standing 10 toes. Sometimes you be shocking me a little bit. Like when my cousin was here, I was like, all right, did the conversation because this nigga getting mad. I don't know what's going on. No, like you wasn't getting mad at all, but it was more so like you were like passionate about it. And I was like, damn, like I ain't never seen bro like that. But you are right. I kind of see where you're getting at. Like maybe do you feel like it's a you thing? Do you need to figure out like who you? I know you know who you are, but like maybe like deeper or something, or like.
No, I truly think I just need to learn how to. I just need to have a gear that I could click on, like, and I don't. And it sounds weird too, because like I don't want to be fake.
Of course not.
I don't want to be fake. I definitely want to always be me. But I think, you know what? And now that I'm thinking about it and saying it out loud, I think a lot of it comes from almost being too careful about what I say. Like even when I told you before the show, I was like, I'm gonna be myself. We could talk about anything, but like my mom watched the show, so I'd be like, you know what I mean? And it's probably a little bit of that in there. That was like, I can talk about anything, but I gotta choose how I'm gonna talk about it because I'm conscious of everyone that's watching the show. Whereas it's like I should just say what I feel and do what I feel, and whoever gravitates to the show gravitates to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a goal of mine for this year.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said some wild ass shit on the show.
For sure.
We both have said. You have said some wild shit. We have said some wild shit.
For sure.
I didn't know you was a side nigga. That was a lot. That was a lot to take in. And all you other brothers out there that agreed, I'm like, shit. Okay.
It is what it is.
How your friend doing?
Which one?
The bald head one. The bald head one. Wait, hold on.
I was about to say I'm bald. Don't make fun of bald niggas for too long.
No, like that. He has like blonde hair. How you doing?
He's not bald at all. He's doing well.
Yeah, sometimes he look bald, and like in the sunset, like you know.
He's doing well. He's doing well. Yeah. Hit him up. Hit him up. He told me he'd be seeing you. He was like, even when she don't see me, I'll be seeing her.
Yeah, I'll be seeing her. Looking all right in the sunlight. Around the white women. I said, okay.
Hey, leave my guy alone. I don't know what he be on.
Honestly, I'm just joking. I don't know what he be on either. My name been I'm not in it, but he look good. You know.
Speaking of friends.
Yes.
The male friend group versus the female friend group. I've been wanting to talk about it for me. You said we're lucky?
You're lucky.
How so?
You seen that video of that recently just went on the Shade Room? This lady was like, she had to go live for the fear of her safety. She felt like her friends were gonna jump her because her friend was there with her cousin, and they were mad that she brought her dude the last night of their vacation to the Airbnb. She got some and her dude left. That was it. He wasn't even there all night. They tried to fight this girl, broke down the bathroom door and everything. Females are fucking wicked. Like, I am lucky and blessed that God brings me good people and I can differentiate like the good and the bad, but it's so hard, Flicks. The envy, the jealousy, the hate. It's hard to come across like cool ass females. Like, it's just weird. Like, y'all don't get jealous. Y'all don't hold grudges. Y'all don't talk shit behind their back. Like, you don't ever try to one up, you know?
Oh,
And
it happens.
It does?
It happens. It's just not.
Y'all don't showcase it that much, though.
Yeah, it's just not as common. It's not as common, and it's not as prevalent until it is. Like girls, like, y'all will as soon as y'all, like a lot of the times, as soon as y'all feel it, y'all say it to the girl next to you. Like, look at this bitch thinking she. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times we'll see it and we'll think it to ourselves and want to say, oh, this nigga think he. And a lot of the times, like for me and a lot of the guys that I know, even if you have that thought about a friend of yours, like you check it pretty quick. Like, that's the bro, man. I'm tripping.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like girls don't do that.
Yeah, no. See, that's why, cause how you just said it, I feel like that's me. That's why I be feeling like I'm a nigga sometimes. I'm like, yo, I let shit go. If that's who you are, that's who you are. I can pick and choose if I want to be around you. Like, but girls make it seem like you have to stay in the circle and be cool in this circle and like, this is it. Like, this is the end of days. We're all gonna die together. And it's fucking crazy, Flicks. Like, this shit be hurting me. Like, lately I've come across some cool females, but like, some females, they just sit in misery and judge everybody else. And I see it. And I'm like, how do you don't even know yourself. How do you judge somebody else?
You like judging their own friends?
Yeah, they judge their friends, bro. They fuck me up. It will fuck me up. The same person sitting on their ass every day not doing shit will talk about somebody else not doing shit with their fucking life. Not even knowing what they're going through. You know what I mean? Like, it's wild. And I've met all walks of life of females. And the dopest ones be the ones that was tomboys growing up, to be honest. And they just be like so open-minded and cool and like laid back. Like,
why do you think that is? The former tomboys are the cool chicks. Why do you think that is?
Happens a lot. I'm not sure, because I was a former tomboy. So I feel like we just kind of view life like differently. I don't know, because I've around a lot of guys. So we kind of pick up how they view the world and their friendships. Like my brother, like, he'd never hold a grudge. The boy threw a basketball to say, hit him, boom. They cool the next day. Nose bleeding, doesn't even care. Like, because we're bros. You know, I'm not going to let the little shit bother us, you know? But females, the little shit, nah, fuck you, you dead to me, bitch. Fuck you and that nigga. Like, it's wild. Like, it's like 0 to 100 so quick. And I'm like, and I know we're emotional human beings naturally because we're women. You know what I mean? Like, we give birth, for fucking instance. Like, we have a lot of hormones. We do more than y'all. And so I get it, but it's like, bro, chill. Like, it's just wild. It's wild. And it's just weird. So I like to find other girls that are like, kind of like me in a way. You know? I like high sensitivity females. So I like everybody. Just be yourself. Just don't judge. Like, just be cool, bro. Be cool. It's hard.
I feel like guys, we see a flaw. No, for me anyway. Like, you might see a flaw in someone, and you just know not to cross that bridge or not to go in that direction. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like girls, y'all will see that flaw and not want to rock with this girl no more. Whereas it's like, I mean, there's certain things that's like me, like if I got a homie that don't take care of his kids, like we can't be friends. I feel like if I know you, like you abuse women, we can't be friends. Like there's certain things that's like, I'm not saying like things like that, like, oh, this nigga don't take care of his kids, but we just don't talk about kids. Like, no. If I got one of my homies don't take care of his kids, I'm like, bro, when the last time you seen your little man? If I feel like he's not, and if it's not my place to say anything, I'm going to just slowly start to distance myself. I can't kick it with a nigga that don't take care of his kids. Can't kick it with a nigga that abuse women. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if it's like a dude that's like, a nigga like, he cocky, or like when all the girls come around, he try to be super duper extra. It's like, you just know, as long as he not trying to like embarrass me or like make me look bad, as long as I know that about him, I just know when the girls come around that he gonna click on his little thing that he do.
Yeah.
Or if it's like,
that's wild. If
I know he's a little bit sensitive about anything, I'm just careful when we talk about that, or we just don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, like I said, I feel like with women, you guys will see that about a person, that'll make you not want to mess with them at all. Or you will mess with them and talk about them behind their back until it turns into a thing and then y'all not friends no more.
Yeah, that's super messy.
Like, for example, one of my good friends that I kick it with 2 or 3 times a week, we got into it 3 months ago, and he kicked me out of his house. And I've stayed the night at his house. It's my dog. Like,
he kicked you out of his house?
And we got into it, and he kicked me out of his house. And I told him, I said, you put me out, bro? He's like, yeah, bro, the vibes ain't right now. The vibes ain't right now, bro. You gotta go. I was like, okay. I was like, yo, bro, no matter what me and you fight about or argue about, I would never kick you out of my house. But I'm gonna go ahead and go, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I feel like with women, that would be the end of the friendship.
It depends.
With me and him, we went out, I want to say a week and a half later, went and got some hookah and talked about the whole thing, both apologized for where we was wrong, and we right back rocking. Still kicking it 2 or 3 times a week. Where I feel like even if it does get resolved with women, it definitely not going to get resolved that fast. I could be wrong, but that's just
you're right in a way.
From what I've
depends
observed.
on the friend group. It does. It's maturity levels. If I'm not vibing with you, I need you to get up out in my environment. Go.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so upset that I need that space? You know, we're human beings. We need to acknowledge when we don't feel right. Get the fuck up out my way.
And see,
like,
every sorry to cut you off. Every woman that I've spoken to about this argument that I had with my friend and he asked me to leave, they all said that because in the moment I was like, I'm gonna leave, bro, and I knew this wasn't gonna be the end of our friendship.
Of course.
But I was highly offended.
Of course.
Like I was like, you're kicking me out? Like you're kicking me out of your house. But every woman that I've spoken to about that, they've been like, well, no, like. And I definitely understand it because I feel the same way. I just wasn't thinking about it at the time. They were like, no, your house is your place of peace, and if he wants peace in his home, and you're interrupting that, so yes, you have to leave. And I wasn't looking at it like that. I was looking at it like you, my boy, and you kicking me out. Like that's messed up.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying because in the moment I'd be like, yeah, that's messed up too. But like, no, he's right. Like you're fucking up my peace.
Right.
But the thing is, girls will like. It just depends on the type of woman you're dealing with. They'll go back, they'll fight you, they'll hold grudges against you, they fucking hate you. Like, it's the end of days. It's like you're the demon, you're just demonic person to them. Like, and it's wild. And I'm just like, who hurt you for you to think like that? Like, that my life just revolves around you. There are friends like that. I had a friend like that. And I ain't gonna talk about her because she don't even deserve air. But she was like that. And if everything didn't revolve around her, if I wasn't beneath her, we couldn't be friends. I couldn't be Sarah, the happy person in front of everybody. People gravitate to me. Nah, I had to be Sarah, that's quiet, standoffish, want to fight niggas and shit because it was the persona. It was wild. It was like I had to create this balance so that she's comfortable. To the point where her mom told me like, "Yo, you like to be the center of attention," and I'm only like 19, and I'm like, "I'm not what you talking about. I don't even try to be the center. I'm just me." Then I got older and realized who I was and me, and I understand Sarah now, and I know self. And it's like, no, people just come to me because I'm a genuine motherfucker and your child isn't.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So don't get mad at me that she was not me. I'm not better than her or nothing, but it's just a different like lifestyle, you know? But females, man, I had this crazy situation where a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, she ended up throwing a birthday party. I got her a table, blase. A group of girls came out, right? We're all friends, quote unquote. It was like 5 of us. She talked shit about every single one of these girls. I knew their life, their stories, they trifling asses, sleeping with somebody's husband in the military. Like, it was crazy. And I was faded, and she was being so extra nice to them, and I did some petty ass shit. I said, y'all know she be talking about y'all, right? I know they're probably gonna watch this. But I was like, y'all know she be talking about y'all, right? And he's like, what you mean? I had to lay that shit out because I was mad. Like, how you gonna dog me when I went out of my way, out of love and respect for you, and you just being cool with these females that you talk mad shit about? That means you talk shit about me. You know, a running ear, a running mouth is also, you know, a listening ear is also a running mouth. Like, Shadi was, like, really out here, like, recruiting just drama. And all them bitches turned on me. Every single last one of them. Because I aired out her information. To this day, I do not fuck with those girls. It was the fakest thing in the world. Yeah, it was so wild. And I was like, y'all weird. Hit me back with the... I think we should have like a Bible study. Are y'all stupid? Have a Bible study with you? You thought I was feeling you? Bitch, you're crazy. Yeah, no, like, I'm so against that toxic shit, bro. Like, I literally would be alone. Like, you see how we going out by myself now? I go to restaurants, I go to movie theaters by myself. Like, Sarah, I'm cool.
I'm gonna start doing that actually.
Oh my God, it is beautiful. I'm gonna start
doing that actually. I've told myself, like, I feel like internally, I've always been down to go out and do things by myself, but I never have though. Like, I've gone, like I don't really count. Anybody will go shopping by themselves, but like, I've never, like, stuff that you would typically do with someone. I've never done any of those things just by myself.
Yeah.
Like, and like with intention. Like, 'cause, you know, you be at, like, you go to work and like you leave and go grab lunch, but that's not like taking yourself out to lunch. You just grabbing some food.
Dress the fuck up.
You know that's what I'm saying.
Trim the beard.
That's what I'm saying.
Go be that nigga that you are and hit the bar and just vibe. Just vibe. Talk to people. I mingled with some old people at the movie theater at Avatar. We stayed until the end of the movie to see if there was going to be like extra credit. And I said, darn it, there's no more. And the lady laughed. I was like, I don't want to say damn it. I said, darn it. And she was like, oh my God, me too. Me too. And we like vibed. I was like, also cool people. We dabbed it up. You know, and I was just like, this is so cool. But like, it's different. Like, I was so drunk the other day. I went to Blanco in Fashion Valley. And I was so faded, Flace.
I saw you.
I was faded.
You got on live?
Yeah, I
saw you. I saw you.
I was like 6 shots in. I was like, damn. And then I forgot. Damn, I'm not splitting the bill. I'm paying the whole bill. Bitch, you fucked up. This shit like $80. I said, damn. Bro, I never ate so much food by myself. Like, I've been gaining a little more weight too because I just been going out by myself. I just been eating everything. Like, it's nice. Like, I like it. Like the peace you get to be alone, you don't gotta worry about nobody. You pick up, drop yourself off. That's it. It's just you and the world.
I'm gonna start doing it.
And the people you meet, that's amazing. You just meet people.
I'm gonna start doing it.
I'm telling you, you're gonna fall in love with it. It's kind of scary. I said, wait, Sarah, you like people. Don't do it too much because you might fuck around, fall in love, and just be alone forever. Like, bitch, hold on. Need some dick. Hold on. That's why you text a nigga when you leaving.
You crazy. You crazy. Oh, something you said, I almost forgot. You said your friend's mom was like, you like to be the center of attention. Is that a bad thing? Is it wrong to want to be the center of attention?
There's a difference between, I don't know. There's like a pick-me person, and then there's also like the person that naturally gets picked. A pick-me that's annoying. Like, why do you want to be the center of attention? It becomes, I don't care, but it's like, if you're doing it and it's like obvious and it's corny, it's like, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. Or you purposely step on other people to be center of attention, then now it's weird. Now it's becoming strange. People gravitate to you naturally, that's different. But if you're stepping on people to be center of attention, that's your way.
So you, for example, you're someone that like you have a big personality, people naturally gravitate towards you. And from what the outside looking in, it looks like you enjoy it. Not that like you enjoy being the center of attention, but you enjoy who you are, and you're not going to turn yourself down to make other people comfortable.
No, I fucking did. I did a lot. I do.
But I'm saying, since me and you have been kicking it, I haven't seen you been doing it.
Yeah, nah, like we also have we vibing, but like in a controlled setting, if I like kind of see, like now I'm not like that. But last year I was flex. I was like, damn, I'm Sarah. I got to tone it down when I come here. I can't dress like this when I come here because I'm already acting like this. My personality's big now. My outfit's dope now. My makeup is good. Nah, you got to tone that shit down to make everybody else feel comfortable. I didn't know that. I didn't know, like, nah, I'm going to be me. Yeah. I'm true to me now. Yeah. I know that now. Yeah. I don't fold for nobody. Like, nah, it took me, I went through hell and back. I deserve to be me. You know what I mean? Like, I was just telling my boy, even today, I was like, I'd be damn. You ain't got to say hi to me. It's cool. I'm not going out my way no more. Like I used to always like, hi everybody, hey everybody. Did it? You're not fucking up my piece, yo. I'm good. Like I'm good where I'm at. I'm not stuck up. Because if you look at, hey, what's up? You know, like naturally, I just want everybody to be happy. I've always been that person in the room. Like I just want us all to get along and go home safe. That's literally it. But I also know it's not everybody's on that time, and it sucks, flicks, especially as a female. And that's why I think like a dude sometimes, because it's like a lot of females don't think like that. And I don't want to talk about our species as females, but it's true. You know, it's hard to come across people that just are there for a good time and a genuine purpose. No, people got motives, bro. That's
real.
That's just fucked up.
That's real.
Like, yeah, I ain't like that no more.
You know what? Speaking of being genuine, I told myself I'm no longer gonna worry about, like, I'm not gonna be so concerned. You have to be like when you're a public person, but I'm not gonna be so concerned about like people's perception of me. With working and with a lot of kids and their parents, I've been like really extremely, as I should be, I feel, but I've been extremely conscious of like just how people view me and what people think of me. And at time or another, so many times I'll type out a message and like read it like 5 times and then delete it and find another way to say it. And well, I feel like that's a good thing because I'm conscious of things, but I've decided this year that I'm like, you know what? You're a good person, bro. You're a good person and you have good intentions. And so if that isn't just clearly portrayed in the way you live your life and the way you speak and the way you conduct yourself, if people don't understand or are turned off, then that's their issue. And I've just now like this, well, like I want to say like around like October, November. But I told myself, like, you know what, moving forward, like 2023, whatever, bro. Like if you think, because like I've been accused of being cocky, just because like I can be so one-track minded and I do what I do, and I go to where I'm going to, I speak to who I'm speaking to, and there's been times when like people try to talk to me, the door's locked, so don't trip. And then like people try to talk to me and like I don't hear them just because I'm doing what I'm doing, or just like whatever, like last basketball season, I'm at like the #1 team in town. Like the rowdy crowd will like chant my name, like in the gym sometimes. And I filmed it and like put it on my Instagram. And people like thought that was me. A few people thought that, not many people at all. Just like a handful of people like thought that was like me trying to, and I heard through the grapevine, they thinking like that's me trying to be cocky or like trying to show off or like, and I'm like, no, that's just like, I've worked hard for my position. the few gyms that I go to that chant my name, they appreciate what I do when I pull up. And so I filmed it. There's not like
I worked fucking hard.
They chanted my name. I didn't chant my name.
Yeah.
And I'm a cameraman, so I filmed it. And yeah, I put it on my Instagram. That made me feel nice.
My hard work is paying off.
That made me feel nice that I came in this
acknowledged.
gym and these 50 kids right here started chanting my name when I pulled up. That makes me feel nice. So yeah, I'm gonna put it on my Instagram. But I remember thinking like, when I heard that people were thinking like that was like me trying to be cocky, I was like, damn, I should take that down. I don't want people to think I'm trying to be cocky. I should take that down. And I was like, I remember in the moment, I was like, no, I'm not finna take it down like that. I'm not being cocky. If in my mind there was something where I was like, that was, you know what I'm saying? You know what? This is kind of cocky, but fuck it, I'm gonna post it anyway.
Nigga, you wasn't out there saying, yeah, I'm the only cameraman out here doing this. They chanting my name. You know what I'm saying? I'm out for the city. That's like, you know, you didn't do none of that. These are some young adults screaming your name because they see the hard work that you put in.
Exactly.
That's a pat on the back.
Exactly.
And people had another opinion, that's just they hating. They hating on their life.
I'm just now getting to the point where I'm like, you know what? Like I said, I'm a good person. I have good intentions, and I know that about myself.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna just live my life. And if people perceive it wrong and don't want to talk to me about it, then I'm gonna just let them live with their opinion.
And that's on them. That's not on them.
And that's on them.
Exactly.
I'm gonna just let them live with their opinion. Now, if they want to come and talk to me about it, like, bro, you see, you looking kind of. I can explain to you why that's not the case. But if you have a perception of me and it isn't positive, have a blast, bro.
I'm at the point, I don't even explain, bro. You think what you think,
Yeah,
life
that's
will
what I'm
go
saying.
on.
That's what I'm
Comment,
saying.
keep it, screenshot it, bro. I'm
Have a
delete.
blast.
Like, you know what I'm saying? My life is going to continue.
I am in a space where I will
wild.
have to, like, from time to time, have to explain different things that I've done just because, like I said, I do work with kids, and I would never want a parent to be like, well, what did you just say about my kid? Or, like, what are you trying to do right now? So I'm quite sure, it hasn't happened yet.
That part.
But I'm quite sure there are going to be times where I do have to, like, explain what I just did or what I just said. But for the most part, like I said, I'm a good person, I have good intentions, and I feel like most people know that. And so, like, the people that don't, whatever, bro.
At the end of the day, Flix, you living in your purpose, and you can't do nothing wrong besides living in your purpose.
Exactly.
That's it. They gonna fall off when they fall off. It reminds me of this old man that I used to mess around with. He would always talk about everybody in the city doing something, but he was the main one not doing something. You, the main one, talking about everybody else doing something, but you're not doing nothing. It'd be the ones that are not doing what they want to do to talk about everybody else. It's the fear invested in you. You need to figure out your shit. You know what I mean? While you're projecting all that out here. I didn't tell you to go work a 9 to 5 and hate your fucking life. Go work a 9 to 5 and still live your dream from fucking 5 to fucking midnight. You need to figure that shit out. We all got the same 24. You know what I mean? I'm no bigger, I'm no better, I'm no less than somebody. I always tell people that, like, we equals, bro. But you decide how you want to go about this shit. Like, that shit's scary. Like, and like the hate he had in talking about people in San Diego is like, you act like you know these people. And like, yo, that nigga taking all these photos of all these niggas. Who this nigga think he is? Da, 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 da. I'm like, bro, like, that's another brother really making a way. And he got like 3 kids. Like, you should be like applauding, bro. You know what I mean? He didn't give up. He's 42. He ain't giving up on his journey. You know? I respect that. Like, who are you? I think people just need to take a step back and like look at the mirror sometimes. Like, all right, let's check this out. Me personally, I have my dad's genetics. You met my mama. She like fucking 4'11". You know, she's mad short, mad petite. I'm 5'7", 188 pounds. Like, you know what I mean? I got fat, wide feet. My toes are fat. And like growing up, I've noticed like even now dudes are like, you got some fat, pretty feet. I'm like, fat, pretty feet? Like, what you talking about? Like, my big toe is big, like it can carry weights. Like, I just got a... I have a fat toe, bro.
You got a hammerhead toe?
Yeah, but it's pretty dope when they get done, you know, a little manicure, pedicure, you know what I'm saying? But no, like, do toes matter to you? Do you look at a woman's, like, is it based off their hygiene, like their toes, their nails, keeping it well set, fresh set? Y'all know I got nubs, but...
Yeah.
Does that matter to you?
Yeah.
So what if her toes are never done? But they're decent, but they're never done. Like, never, no nail polish, no nothing. I'm a white toe fanatic. My toes is always white. I can take my sock off right now, they're white.
I'm going to wonder why...
Why?
Why you don't pay no attention to that? It's not going to be the end all be all.
Do you think like, oh, she doesn't pay attention to her toes, so then her area might not be...
I have heard other men like correlate the two. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't, but I have heard other men correlate the two. But no, it's just for me, it's like why not? I care about the way not necessarily my toenails, but I care about the way my fingernails, when my hands and my fingernails look. Like, it's a part of my presentation. It's a part of my I'm a cameraman.
Yeah.
Like, people, like, whether I like it or not, a friend of mine that's a photographer sent me some dope pictures of me with just my hands on my camera.
Oh, wow.
Super dope. I'm probably going to post them at the end of the week. Super dope photos.
And fingernails clean.
And I was just about to say, now
exactly.
if I look at those photos and I got dirt under my nails, there's no way I could post those.
Exactly. Photoshop, but yes. No way you can post
But like, it's a part of my presentation. My nails are. And it was like before I was a cameraman. I cared about the way my hands and my nails look.
Yeah.
Like, my man, I shake hands, I go on job interviews,
People look at your hands, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be digging the ass and handing out nubs and shit like that. Don't make no
Facts.
sense.
And so I feel like for a woman, your toenails are a part of your presentation.
What if she doesn't go to the nail salon? She does them herself. Would that matter?
No, it doesn't matter as long as they look nice. Like I haven't got a manicure, pedicure, and it's been a few
Your
years.
nails look nice though. You have like nice hands.
Thank you.
Not ugly.
Because I care.
How do your toes look? I've never seen your toes.
You won't unless we
Flex, I've never seen your toes.
and you won't. Why would you see my toes?
Why would I see your fucking
Unless
toes?
we like go to
At
the beach or like
something.
go to the pool or something. But no, why? Nah.
I've never. Whip it out. No.
Not
Whip
whip
it
them.
out.
Not whip them out. Whip it out.
Whip it out. Ah! I've never seen your toes. That is so crazy.
And you won't. It's like what? Like
That is wild. I've seen different stages of you though, which is crazy. You guys know I just seen fucking Flicks on New Year's. I had to pull up on him. Every time I pull up on bruh, it's always a fucking movie. Tell me why Flicks was looking like Cat Daddy. You was like pimping ain't easy, which I need, easy. Like you was looking fly shit.
Well, thank you.
You had the hat on. You looked so fucking happy. I was like, oh my god, Flicks.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Like no, honestly,
you.
dude, you looked sharp as fuck.
Thank you.
As fuck.
I got a few compliments that night.
A few?
It's my getting like formal dress. That's my favorite. That's
You
my
looked
favorite.
fly.
I really enjoyed like layering it up. Like it's the
Yes, you had like different color schemes going on. I was like, oh my god, like y'all remember the movie The Mask? But the hat, like he was giving that hat, like the very nice like doo-wop hat. Like you just looked good as fuck, and I was just like, I'm gonna take you home to my cousin. I take you home to my cousin. Cook y'all some food.
I'm happy you said. I got my brother and one of my homies. They like on my old podcast, the Family Room podcast. Maybe I'll insert a clip.
Mm-hmm.
But we were talking about like of our friend group who gets the freshest. And I knew like they'd probably rate themselves as like maybe 1 or 2. But one of my homies had me like almost dead last. As far as like when we all get fresh, like who puts the outfit together the best? Like I was like, Nick, what?
You're hating, bro.
I said, what?
What are you talking about?
I said, and this is how you know. This is how you know it really bothered me because this shit was almost 2 years ago and I'm still talking about it.
Ah!
But I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be when I put that shit on.
I'm gonna put that shit on.
I was like, don't get me wrong. Like my normal gear, like I don't have a whole bunch of like super like high price or like super name brand stuff.
Yeah.
But like my outfits that I put together, I do my thing.
You press.
I like my.
You pushing.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And so for him to be like, he started rating all the homies. Like, yeah, it's Joe, and then it's Kevin, and it's Steph, and then it's me, and then it's. I was like, I'm
behind you. Woo!
I couldn't believe it.
Niggas be
I
mad.
couldn't believe it.
Nah, when you step.
But thank you. I appreciate it.
I was shook. I was like, yo.
I appreciate
I thought I was fly shit. This nigga walked in here. I said, well, damn. Go ahead, Flicks. He was just like a fucking bunny on AAA batteries, just gone. I was you had a good night.
I got a few compliments that
Yeah, DeAndre pulled up his little milk dud head. I said, look at DeAndre. He's so
That's my
adorable.
guy. I got a few compliments that night.
Yeah, no, that was a good night. And like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm new to the single world since like July. But like, I don't like how Brad was like, yeah, I'm so and so. What's up? Like, how you told me it's like, he said, you guys, if we're single out here ready to mingle and we're all having a good time, like, please don't press my homies or my sisters or my brothers. Like, just relax, just play your part. Your part is be cool.
I didn't feel pressed, but I definitely felt like he was like,
I want you to know that I'm right here.
Yeah.
I'm with Sarah.
Yeah.
This
it
is
was
me.
like it was on some energy like, I don't know what type of history y'all got, nigga, but I'm here now.
That means you must not watch the podcast, baby, because this is where we at.
That part.
You must be a little slow, baby. It's okay. We'll go circle back tomorrow, go for a little walk. Now when his ass go back a week from now, watch the video, you're like, that bitch on a walk with me. I'm like, yeah, it was you. But yeah, New Year's is a trip. Bro, I paid $60 to get in that joint, man.
Speaking of that, him feeling away when he met me. I meant to post that clip today from our last podcast when he said people think we smash.
Yeah.
I made a clip of that. I'll probably post it first thing in the morning.
Bro, you gotta post me shouting out the little freak, my crush. I need that.
Oh, I got you.
I need that because I be looking at literally Bro, he took a picture. You guys, I've never been pressed over no celebrity, no nobody. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very I gotta work hard to get to where I want to get to. I believe in that very strong-heartedly, you know? But this man here, I just love this man. I don't love him, but I just something about him. Everything he stands for, whatever the fuck I'm talking about.
Look at my candy's still here from last week.
Are you serious?
And look, I just bought a new one today. Look.
Let me get a couple.
I just bought a new one today.
Let me get some, a little something, a little drippy dabby dibby dabby.
I'm an addict.
Drop a little something. But yeah, no, bro, literally, he posted a girl. Remember I sent it to you? I was like, oh my God, he posted a girl. I think it's a girlfriend.
That's right.
And he was like, you literally were like, Sarah, for real? And I was like, damn, is this me? I was like, yeah, I know, for real. Yep, I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. I was hurt. She got a nice little butt. And she's Mexican. No disrespect to you guys. I just thought he would get like a little soul sister or something.
When you said nice little butt, it made me think. You can take some more if you need them.
No, I'm good. I never had this.
Made me think. What like physical traits? What do you look for in a guy? I'm pretty sure you like a tall guy.
Yeah, I know.
But other than that, like what do you?
Physical? Mm-hmm. Hair, line.
I didn't laugh. I just looked up at you. You laughed because I'm bald. You thought I was gonna say something. That was your guilty conscience kicking in.
I said a hairline, then I said. You have a hairline. It's just below. It's just right here.
Oh, I got a beard line.
You got a beard line.
Oh man.
But no. Definitely height, obviously, but I like chocolate. Like Idris Elba.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. Black of the berry. Fuck the shit out of me with a cherry, okay?
Oh, goodness gracious.
No. That. A lot of dudes with dreads like me, which is odd. But I've been meeting dudes that got like waves, which is wild. Mm-hmm. But some of these waves be dirty as fuck. I didn't realize got like flakes and shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, I don't know about that, baby.
That's too much. That's too much wave grease and not washing their hair enough.
Yeah, I don't know. That's nasty hygiene, baby.
Yeah.
So that, but also physically, I like a thicker dude. But lately, I've been talking to dudes that are like a lot smaller than me.
Like a heavy set dude.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just like body, like just thicker. Go hit the gym a little bit. I've been hitting the gym. This shit is so fucking good. And I like to be. Yo, I was talking to this dude. And he was like, so you like taller dudes? I'm like, yeah, he like 6'4". He's like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah, I like to be snuggled by a man, like, you know? And he's like, well, what about tall dudes that are skinny? And I went to his Instagram. I said, oh, because you're the tall, skinny dude. That's why. I said, no, you're good, bro. Alyssa, you're good. You're handsome. We're in there like somewhere. You got a beard. It makes up for the hairline that went back here behind your ear. I'm here for it all. Like, I'm not mad. We all got shit that we don't like, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I like me a tall chocolate man that's a little thick. Whew. Georgia. What about you? She gotta have a hairline, right?
Definitely gotta have some hair. I like.
You wouldn't do the finger wave, shawty?
I like a lot of hair. Like even if it's not like long, even if it's not long hair, I like a lot of hair. Like thick, full. I like a lot of hair. Big curly hair is the preference, but if it's not big and curly, just a lot of hair. A lot of hair.
Maybe snuggling it.
A big smile. Like a big smile with a bunch of teeth. Like yes.
I'm sorry, but a bunch of teeth?
Yeah, like a big smile, like
no teeth in this?
What?
No,
not like that, but I mean like I don't know how to explain it. Just a big smile, like because you know, like some girls like they have a pretty smile, but it's not big. I like a big smile. So I guess that's what I meant by like a bunch of teeth. I can see a bunch of, like when you smile real big, I can see a bunch of your teeth and your teeth are straight and nice and you got a big, pretty smile. I like that. Full lips. I like full lips.
Oh, y'all look at that? Men look at the lips?
I do.
I got them little Lay's chip lip.
She got lips though, like
they're
not,
there, but they're not there because I be trying to perk them up and like try to draw an extra line at the top, but you know, them bitches ain't there. Niggas be like, yeah, this shit hit. I be like,
the line around the that's a good look for you. I like that look on you.
I don't have no line today.
I know. I'm saying today, but I mean like when you typically do that.
You seen it?
That's a good look for you.
You seen it?
That's a good look for you. Yeah.
Ah!
Full lips.
My dog for sure.
Yeah, I got you. Big butt.
Wait, run it back. You said big butt?
Big butt, but not like it doesn't. And it doesn't have to be like K Michelle or like who's got a big butt. Like as long as it's like big in proportion to your body.
Yeah, not like abstract.
What
about height? What if she's taller than you?
Got to be shorter than me.
Stop. She has to be shorter than you.
Again, we all have. I don't know if we said this on the pod yet. We all have preferences. Like I just listed a bunch of mine.
Of course.
But if we meet someone that we like, that we really really like, all those preferences, like a lot of them, don't matter. Like as long as I like you. I have to think you're pretty. Don't get that twisted. I have to think you're pretty, and I have to think you're pretty. But as long as I think you're pretty, and me and you vibe and we rock together, and I really, really like you, all those preferences don't matter. As long as you're pretty and we rock, that's enough. But we all do have those.
But they have to be pretty still.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But like I said, I like a girl. I like a girl with big curly hair. That's my.
But what if she's not pretty?
She has to be pretty, though. That's what I'm saying.
Number one, she has to be pretty.
Absolutely.
Okay, gotcha.
Even if we rock, even if our vibe is good, if you're not pretty, it's not going to work out.
Yeah, women are not like that. That's wild. No, but like I feel like most men are like that. Like you said, they got to be pretty.
Right.
Like that is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, women would be like, nah, it's cool. He mad sweet. He care about me. He love my mama. Oh, he take care of me. Oh, it's cool.
And see, women are better than men in that regard.
That's wild.
Women are better than men in that regard. You guys can meet a guy that you don't find attractive, but because he's respectful, because
they kind of grow on you a little
because
bit.
Because he's a nice guy, that'll never happen for a man.
That's crazy.
That'll never happen for a man. It might happen to where like we meet a girl and we see her as like I don't think she's pretty. I would never date her. I would never sleep with her. It could happen though to where like we become friends and we rock out so much and we're such a cool vibe that we might end up having sex.
Okay.
That could happen. But that sounds incredibly shallow.
I was gonna say that.
Sounds incredibly
but I didn't
shallow.
want to say that because you said it.
It's fine. That could happen. But I feel like that could happen for women though. That could happen for women though. Like he'd be like, I don't think this nigga's attractive at all. We've been hanging out so much and he's just so cool and it's been so long and it just happened. Like it happens. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like
no, that does happen.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that happens.
Yeah.
The Jamaican guy. I didn't think he was cute at all. And then, like, I'm like, you goofy looking ass nigga. But then, like, I'm like, oh my God, he's so sweet. He actually is nice to me and he's funny and he cares about my mental state. Like, oh my God. And then, like,
he ended up being your boyfriend.
Yeah, dude, for fucking like 10 months.
That'll never happen with him.
That's so crazy.
It's very rare that'll happen with a man.
And I saw the attractiveness during the relationship. When we broke up, it was gone. It was gone. It was gone. I was like, I don't know how to explain it. It was like women we just kind of like not necessarily put up, but it just like we're blinded by the good. Like he's so nice. He's sweet, wants the best.
I don't have a single, and again, I always say like, since being an adult, I only have one ex. But I think about even as a kid, as a young adult, and then as a kid, all the women that I dealt with or dated, I could not fix my mouth today to say that any of them, like, oh, they're not attractive. No.
That's wild.
No. I think all of them I feel like, this is shallow, but I mean, if like years go by and you gain weight and you don't quite look the same.
What the fuck, Flix?
It happens.
I know.
It happens for men too.
Yeah, that's true.
It happens for men too. But I'm saying like, I was about to put it happens. It happens. But I'm saying like, it for the most part. Yeah, I'm thinking I don't have a single like person that I've dated or dealt with that I'm like, I'm thinking about how they look now and I'm like, it's just ooh wee. I dodged a bullet there. Like I don't have
wow.
I don't have many of those.
I have 1.5 of those. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Very wild. Ooh, child. That's crazy. I don't know what I was going through. But women, we do that. It's just because, I don't know. It's our emotions, I think. I think men, you guys just think about she gotta be pretty. Like I was like, nah, fuck that. So what about this? What if she's not pretty but has good coochie? You gonna keep her around? But that's to say that you had smashed her not being you're pretty, quote unquote, and you still smashed her. And
I was about to say that's not.
Because you're not gonna do it if she's not pretty to you. That's wild. Damn, I didn't dibby dabby with an ugly ass nigga before a couple of years ago. I said, damn, but he was so sweet.
This is and I was about to say, is this true for me or is it true for all guys? I feel like it's true for most guys. They just won't admit it. Boom, that part.
What?
They just won't admit it. Even if like her body, I'm gonna just put it like that. Mm-hmm. Even if her body isn't necessarily appealing to you. Boom, that's a good way to say it. If she's pretty, we might still hit it. If she's pretty.
That's wild. Understandable.
But also on the flip side though, if she not cute, she got a fatty, a nigga might still hit it too, so.
I know a nigga that told me this when I was like 19. He said, it don't matter what she look like, it's what her body look like. He said, I put a bag over her head. I said, you're sick. That's crazy. And he was Hispanic. And I was like, what the fuck? And this is when like the whole BBL booty thing was kind of coming into play. And I was just like, this is crazy.
No, I remember being 20 talking to an old head when I was in LA. I remember being 20 talking to an old head.
Matters.
And he asked me, I remember I walked into the room late, but I walked in and one of the first things I heard an old head ask me, OG Crip dude. I guess I won't say where he's from. OG Crip dude was like, you ever hit an ugly girl? And I was like, nah, bro, I got standards. And the whole room started busting up laughing.
Sorry?
He said, you got standards. I see, yeah, he said, nigga, God made dark for a reason. And I was like,
Ooh! Ooh! He fucking everybody in the block. That nigga needs to 9 p.m. Turn off the lights, Risha. We good to go. That nigga nasty. That nigga's nasty. Yo, did you ever go through the era of like fucking in the dark only?
yeah, I think everybody's going through that era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get comfortable with yourself? I mean, I did. I definitely went through that.
I don't know if I was like trying to get comfortable with myself. I just felt like that's what was like supposed to happen.
Nah, I just wanted to be seen naked. I was like, coochie. And I would have this phobia against like penises. I can never see a penis. Like, you know when I like a dude, but I could just like grab his penis and like smack my forehead with it out of love. No, I'm dead ass. Yo, not to be weird. But like, I've literally dated like even the last dude. Like, it was like, yo, I love you. And I love your penis. Uncircumcised. I love you. That's love. For someone to like, penises are fucking ugly sometimes, but when you love somebody, you look past that shit. Like, you really do. You look past the flaws, you look past all that shit, and you be like, this me. Pew. Like on white shit.
I feel the same way about vaginas.
I thought you went like this. I was like,
no, hell no. What? You're crazy, my nigga. You're crazy.
Have you seen an ugly vagina before?
Yeah.
Can I some more of that candy?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think.
Wait, what is ugly though? I seen the pastrami one, and I was like this is her lip, and it was hanging out. I said, yo, what the fuck? That happens?
So,
y'all was busted out.
Respectfully. I'm not gonna get into detail, but
that shit was ugly. Use at the deli.
And I know this make me sound like an immature little boy. I don't like looking at vaginas. I don't.
Understandable.
I don't.
I've never heard a man say that. It's the first. What about it?
Feels amazing. Let's make that clear. Feels amazing. Like nothing better.
You don't like dibby dabby with the fingers on that? I know you didn't. The fact that you said you don't like to look at it, I'm like, you don't like to dibby dab it. In and out.
Nope.
In and out.
Not a fan.
I've never heard a man say this.
Not a fan.
What about it? Is it like freaky?
I don't know.
Look like clam chowder? Like, what is it? Like an octopus?
No. And to be clear, I've never had like a traumatic experience where it's like, oh my God, this is like
It's giving traumatic.
It looked like it was just it looked so this or it smelled so like no.
Ah.
I've never. I don't have any experiences like that. I've never. It just.
And all your years, you never.
Don't want to say.
So
this
that means you don't give head.
Don't want to say this on the pod. I'll say this on the pod. I just won't.
You never give head.
I just won't make a clip of it and put it on Instagram. I never gave head until I got married.
That's normal. How old were you when you got married?
24.
I think you were like 19, bro. 24? Looks that's a long time.
23 or 24.
You didn't like it, huh? Not, It's not based off the woman. It's based off you. Did you like it or you didn't like it? It was like whatever. You don't like it. Some people don't like all that shit everywhere. I ain't mad at just like they come out.
Oh no. I've done it before and I've enjoyed it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So why don't you like looking at it?
I don't know.
I've never heard a man say that. Just be like, send a picture. I'll be like, no. Weirdo.
That's never been me.
That
I
ain't
don't
cute.
need to see it. Nope.
Yeah.
I'll ask for like a frontal shot, like your
some panties on
your
or
whole
something.
body, or like you like with like not you, but like the girl like with no top on or like something
bitch.
like that. But like I didn't mean it like that.
I know you, bro. You know.
But yeah, I'm like never asked for a picture like that. Nah.
Dudes be asking for girls to like play fucking footsies with their fucking coochie and shit. I be like, yo, you're weird. This is like porn.
Not me.
That's a weird place.
Not me.
I mean, I'm very selective with my fellatio. How you say it? Fellatio? I don't do that shit unless I like love somebody. Or some like blacked out drunk. And even then, that's like, you should not be having somebody blacked out drunk at your house trying to give you a head. Also, I don't get drunk with niggas. I get drunk on myself and my pillow.
Now let's talk about the importance of having a friend of the opposite sex while in a relationship. Do you think it's important? Do you think it's necessary?
I don't think it's important. I don't think it's necessary. I think that if you have one, you have one. But if you do have one, take advantage of it. Because the opposite sex will keep it a buck. And I had friends like that. But
Would you
I don't know, it kind of steered the wrong path that day.
would you want to date a man? You meet him, you meet a guy, and you like him, y'all exchange info, whatever. You find out a few weeks into talking to him, dealing with him, that his best friend is a woman. You down to move forward? Would you could you make that guy your boyfriend? Could you date him?
That's a hard one. That is so hard because I'm really thinking about it like, I don't know. I'm surprised niggas dated me knowing that I was around so many niggas in the industry when the work that I was doing. You know what I mean? 'Cause even though I know I wasn't stepping on nobody's toes and being weird and being fugazi, but still, like, y'all really trust me. It takes a lot of trust. I just know that, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know this bitch from Mechanic Paint. I didn't grow up with shawty. You don't got the same respect and boundaries that I have for myself and set myself on that standard. I don't know you. You know what I mean? I don't know how you move. That's
But
hard.
you can't base it off the
That's hard.
the respect that you have for your dude.
I don't know about that, Flex. I don't think I could be. I would have to see their interaction with each other. And I
You
mean,
can't eat candy the whole podcast, my nigga.
huh?
You can't eat candy the whole podcast.
I'm so sorry. This shit is so fucking
I know,
good.
but you can't just be smacking on candy the
I'm
whole
not-
podcast. Yeah. It's all good. No, you ain't gotta spit it out.
No, I was joking.
Oh, okay.
I was really smacking because I got real comfortable and I was just thinking, like,
This nigga, I was thinking about the audio. I'm like, first I was like,
this shit finished.
I was like, she gonna finish eating in a minute. I'm like, all right, she done grabbed another one.
My nigga Flex. Let me stop. I'm over here digging in my teeth. I'm like, I'm having the blast. That was goddamn Don Julio. But no. Okay, so me dating him and he got a best friend or before I date him. No. I don't know. I gotta see some text messages. I gotta see how they interact when I'm not around. Like, I don't know. It all depends. Fuck it. I'm gonna sound shallow. I ain't gonna say it.
So let me give you an example. So you meet a guy. You meet a guy. Oh God. So you meet a guy. Nope. We're not gonna do that. You meet a guy, and you like him. Like he's cool. Like he's chill vibes. He's your vibe. He's the vibe that you're looking for. He's handsome. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have been on a few dates, and you've enjoyed the hell out of every single date. But you've known. I don't want to say like you just now finding out. You've known that his closest friends are girls, and that one of those girls like lives really close to him, like pretty much across the street, and this is a friend that he confides in, and that he like they go to concerts together, and like they from time to time like they both not doing that. Hey, you want to go grab some food? And they'll both like go to Applebee's and go get food together and all of that.
Damn, that's deep. That's hard, Flex. I don't. Sarah, right now, like honestly, I'd be like, you know what? Let go, give it to God. God, he got it. Da da da. I ain't ready for that. Like I'd be like, nah, bro. On to the next nigga. I'm not ready for that, because that would make me feel like I need to go through your phone just because I might not be so secure in the relationship. To be honest, like that's deep. You doing things like you do with me with her. Go out to Applebee's, confining her, like. Not to say it like that, but it's like, and I understand dudes do have girlfriends they're really close friends, and I understand that. I'm not in a part of my life where I'm able to comprehend that or nor put up with that, just because my own security. I'm working on that, and I know that. You know what I mean? So it's like, nah, I'd rather not expose myself.
Let me ask you this. Let's say next. Have you seen Black Panther 2 yet? Let's say next Thursday hit you up. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna go see Black Panther. You want to mob? Mm-hmm. And you say yeah, and we go and see the movie. A guy that you're talking to could classify that as a date. Yes or no? We just went to the movies.
Damn, I'm a hypocrite.
And he knows that we hang out once a week to do this podcast. We spend a lot of time together. And I just hit you up, say, hey, you want to go to the movies? And you say, yeah, and we went to the movies. And let's say, like tonight, like for the podcast, I picked you up. Let's say to go to the movies. You're like, hey, yo, can you come pick me up? And I say, yeah, and I pick you up and I drop you off. He could classify that as a whole date.
I'm a hypocrite.
He could.
I'm a hypocrite. No,
okay.
You're right.
Okay.
Because I know my intentions, because I know myself, but I don't know his intentions. So that's why I feel like I would feel weird about it, to be honest, because it happened in my last relationship with you. That's crazy. At the end of it, that's when we started this podcast.
Okay.
So why the fuck you doing it there? Or why is it so late at night? Why are you up there with him? It's just y'all, he literally was like, y'all go out after that? What do y'all do after that? Like, super pressed, and now it makes sense. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? But I don't want to be that person that's threatened by somebody else's presence. Mm-hmm. I fucking never want to be like that. I want to have trust in someone where I do not have to second guess them. Like, they go right, even though I think they should go left. All right, you go right, that's cool, you go right. Because you feel like it's right, then I believe you, I trust you. And, like, that's why, like you said, I'm not a fucking hypocrite. Fuck, that's crazy. Damn, Flex, why you gotta feel like that? You really just, like, opened my mind up a little bit, too.
That's what I'm here for.
Damn, that's wild. Because growing up, like, this has always been Sarah, media. Only person that understood it was Malik. Only person like, hey, go interview them niggas. Go be around them niggas. Go talk. Go turn up around them niggas. Go be Sarah. But you gonna come home to me. And I love that about a man. You know what I mean? I kind of want to be that person too, where it's like, go live your passion, but come back home. But what you just said makes so much sense. That's crazy. That's like trust right there.
I was about to say, it takes a lot of trust and a lot of security.
Trust.
A lot of trust and a lot of security.
Security with yourself.
Because there's some dudes that like I worked in a preschool with a lady that, her husband traveled a lot for work. And her logic was, he could be doing whatever he's doing. I would never know. And if he is, he does a good enough job to where I will never find out. Those are her words. But I've also met women that their man was in the industry, or he traveled for work. Like this, the lady I'm talking about that I talked to, her man was in the industry. He just had a job that he traveled for work. Mm-hmm. But I've met both that, like, he's a rapper, he's an entertainer, he works in the business, or like he's an engineer and he travels. He got to go build a hotel in Delaware. He got to go build a hotel in Texas, and he gonna be gone for a few months. And like I said, she was like, when he's in Texas for a whole month, he could be out there doing whatever he wants. Mm-hmm. I would never know. And he does a good, if she was like, I would never know. If that is what he's doing, he's done a good enough job to where I would never find out. And I don't ask questions. That's my man. And we've established not that she was saying like we've established something to where not that we don't ask questions, but this is my man. This is my friend. Like I don't think her words, I don't think he would do anything. But if he wanted to, he could. And there would be no way for me to find out. So
we talked about this before on the podcast.
she was like, oh, yeah. She was like, so what am I to do? Like sit here and worry about it? Or trust that my man is doing what he said he's doing?
And I get that the whole trusting or whatever, but I've met people who have been in relationships fucking 11 years marriage. You go through the phone no one time, that's it. Life went to shit. It's been false. Like, you never really know. But I feel like we get hunches throughout the relationships. Like, nothing's always peachy and fucking great.
Okay.
That's scary as fuck.
And we talked about this, and we've talked about this before.
Did.
You was like, you're living a lie. It was like, it's a lie. And I was like, is it?
Yes.
So look. Let's say the majority of me rocks with you and agrees with you. I want to say 90% of me agrees with you. But that other 10% of me is like, how is it, is it a lie if you're being provided everything that you need to be happy? Is it a lie?
Yes. It's like you said earlier, know your worth. I know my worth, and I respect Sarah.
Touché.
So I deserve to know the fucking truth. If it's not the truth, do not talk to me. I deserve it because I'm giving you 100%. I deserve 100%, not 90. I give out what I deserve back, and that's facts. I know myself,
Touché.
and you know what I mean. It's a standard. And it's like, fuck, nigga, if you finna play at 90, let me play at 92. Keep that 10%. We can both little dibby dabby. That's what I'm saying. Like, meet me halfway then. Like, keep it a buck. If you want to fuck around, let me fuck around too. But if not, then just be honest.
So you'd be down for a relationship like that?
Ooh, shit. I got offered that before recently too. No. Yes and no. Because it just depends on the person. Like, I had somebody who was like, I'm going to get you to fucking Atlanta. I'm going to have you in the movies. I'm going to do everything for you. He was like, you could be poolside, getting head from the yoga instructor. I don't give a fuck. As long as you my baby when you get home. I said, word to my mother? And that was wild. Because I was like, for real? Like, you cool with me living a life outside of you? Getting a little outside of you? Bro was like, I'm cool. I was like, bro, kind of old, so it makes sense. And he got like a tooth missing, so I'm like, that makes perfect fucking sense. But then I was like, yo, this is crazy. Then I was like, I don't want that life. Like, I feel old school, bro. Like, I really want a husband, like kids and fucking land and chickens and animals and my own fucking cashew cheese. Like, I really want that life. Like, I want that. I think that's where I'm at. Like, I would settle and move back to Ethiopia. Dead everything. Dead you. No.
Talk about it then. Live your truth then.
No, I would take it and go to Ethiopia and just be happy. Like, life is so much slower and like beautiful. And like, it's not a rat race, Flicks. You wake up, you eat breakfast, you go outside, you go for a fucking stroll, you talk to your neighbor for fucking hours, you might get a beer, you might smoke a cigarette, you might go play soccer with the neighborhood kids, and you go home. And that's your fucking day. You have no worries, no expectations. You just live. You breathe. That's it. You're winning. You're breathing. That shit is beautiful, bro. I'm going to take you to Ethiopia. You might fall in love with my cousin. And then you can bring my cousin here because it's hard out here for a pimp.
Did we already, on this episode, did we already talk about the importance of having a friend of the opposite sex while
Yes, we did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Right.
And then you gave me a good scenario about you picking me up and how you pick me
Boom.
Yeah, we
Boom,
did.
boom, boom. Okay,
I have
bet,
good
bet.
memory. This big-ass fucking head, man.
Bet.
It's not just for a head, man.
Yeah, my memory is, my long-term memory is great. My short-term memory is not so much.
That's okay. It's a longevity that matters.
I guess this could be our last one, and we can get up out of here. We can do our we could rank the fruit. This don't have nothing to do with nothing. We can rank our favorite fruit. I'll let you go first.
Woo! Strawberry, blueberry, pineapples, and watermelon. That's it.
Yeah?
That's all I eat. I don't even eat fucking kiwi unless it's like in an acai bowl. That shit look like pussy goosh. Boy, how do you say it? Like the woman when they're wet? How you say it? Like, it looked like that. I said, ugh. It's all wet and slimy and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Like akura. How you say akura?
I have no idea.
Akra.
For me,
What about you?
strawberries are number one.
Amen. That's it?
Nah, I'm trying to think. Bananas are number two.
Okay. Your poop would probably be like firm, like pure fiber.
Strawberries, bananas, apples,
What do they taste like to you? Apples.
grapes,
That's weird.
strawberry, banana, apples, grapes. To round out the 5, I'll probably go mango.
Really?
Probably go mango.
But have you ever had a really ripe mango where you could peel the skin by just squeezing it?
No.
That's you never had a mango. This mango is not in Africa. The mango, I grab it, I squeeze, it pulls out, and you just suck on the fucking mango, but the skin is fucking beautiful. The best mango I've ever had was in Africa, I swear to God. The fruit is not real here. Sorry, guys. But I hear you. I hear you. Like, we should not be selling fucking strawberries in the fucking wintertime, fall. It's not seasonal. That's why the inside of strawberry is white. Y'all dying.
Right.
Y'all dying.
Right.
I'm dying. We're
Right.
dying with it.
Right.
But you know, I'm taking you to Africa, I'm telling you.
I'm with it.
We integrated the podcast.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. Nope. No,
What?
I'll tell you that off. I'll tell you that off.
Oh,
off
okay.
camera. I'll tell you
Well,
that off
remember at least.
I got you.
Nigga,
I got you.
be forgetting.
I got you. It has to do with. I gotta make sure I don't forget. It has to do with my favorite rapper and where he's from.
I'm gonna text you that. That's why when we get out of here, we can tell each other that.
I think that was our last topic, so
Exactly.
we finna wrap the podcast unless this is the last 2 minutes or so. So
Who's coming on next week?
we should have Dago Fats next week. And then the week after that we'll have the people from Neo Soul.
Word.
That's the plan.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to bust some moves. I'm saying, like, my plan is that our podcast, we feature different things and people around San Diego, and we have them on the show. And then that way they can connect with us, and then that way they can talk about us, and that'll just spread
Yeah.
what we do across all of San Diego.
Wildfire.
That's my plan.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
So when I start shooting the podcast on Dream and doing that, would you come on as a host? I mean, like as a guest? To highlight you, because everything you do, and I love it, and your story's amazing.
Yes, I would always support you. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, we can take that out, whatever.
Yeah.
But I was just curious. I think I was gonna ask that off the camera.
Yeah.
But okay, cool.
Absolutely. I shouldn't even have hesitated. Absolutely. It doesn't
I understand
matter.
why, though.
Wherever you go, I will always support you. Yes. Whenever you call me, I will
You're a
be
real
there.
ass nigga.
I will be there. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
And just like that, y'all, we ain't got it yet. Podcast.
We ain't got it yet podcast. Episode 11 or 12? Doesn't matter. But it's the first episode of 2023. And we back rocking, man. We appreciate y'all. Have a good one.